very, very difficult at this point. Henningberg, footballer. Hampersberg is there, winning. Caddick second, Johansson third. Alpha Kawi is back by 4 seconds from Baird. And if I'm really honest, hasn't really shown the ground speed to catch that up at any point, and he gets nibbled at the back by another car who may or may not be a lap behind or contending. I believe if that's a 6 car, that car's had a flame out earlier.
Richard Gasson.
Richard Gasson just getting in the way, which he shouldn't be doing. The referee, oh, that's not on. The referee should do something about that. Oh, that was a slap down. That was a wrestling move there. He got grabbed, turned him over and flipped in his back.
Actually, no, you're right. I think that was car 6. I was thinking if that was car 5.
No, it was 6, it was Gasson.
Angserid.
Angserid now goes into a net. Davy Bales and Alpha Kawi are having a battle. The third green car fell out then. But Baird is very, very happily in 4th. Angershid is in 5th. I don't know where he is. What number is Angershid?
5.
He's the orange car. Okay, so the orange car on the saw corner now is the 5th place, Paul. Going underneath, there's now about 4 cars further forward. Underneath you now in orange main colour. That's the one. Down the main straight.
Last lap, 11 seconds down on 4th place.
And we're down to, well, we've got 6.5 minutes to go. There's still a chance that the 2 stoppers have to stop. The 1 stoppers have stopped.
So there's still some strategy to play out here.
You'd hope so, as we finally got that big gap from 4th to 5th we hadn't had previously.
I know. It's taken them long enough to get it together. As second pit stops are commencing though, so.
But we aren't quite sure who needs a second pit stop.
Yes.
We know that Ali Alpha Kawi does, unless he can run 12.5 minutes on a tank, which is unlikely. And the car 1's on his back, so Craddock's made a mistake on his back.
Tyrell Craddock in car 1, who is coming around Saw Corner now, the blue front.
But Angerstedt stays where he is in that not bump up place, but he's now right. Oh, now 4th and 5th is right on again, because Angerstedt is right behind Baird. So that 4th and 5th closed up, and I assume Baird took fuel. So now it is 4th and 5th. Gary Baird from Northern Ireland, Max Angerstad from Sweden. He's got in. So Angerstad moves into 4th as Baird goes wide. Then Fish goes down the straight. So that's changed with 5.5 minutes to go. Slap bang landing there, but got away with it. Gary Baird hasn't managed to have that car pointing straight for about 200 metres, which finally gets things back in order again. Of a fishtail of overcorrection and lack of grip. And now he comes down.
Could already be too late for him, who knows? But
all he's got guys because are in no man's land, because the longest they ran during qualifying was about 8 minutes or 9 minutes, including the warm and down up. And now, of course, they're running 22 minutes effectively with the start and the practices. And the cars, the tyres will be very different they were when they'd only run from 5. But Baird, much better, recovered, but a long way behind Angerstedt all of a sudden.
Yep. And if anything, Angserid seems to have the ground speed to just start to eke away an advantage on Baird, especially with mistakes like that from Baird. That is not going to help.
Angerstedt having what's commonly known as a comeback run, but he is now sitting in the bump up, although he himself had a problem. So what should have been a very, very large lead isn't. He had a bit of a problem at the back end of the lap. He goes to the line now. Conveniently, there's a car between them, which always helps. But in fact, both of them have moved up into bump-up slots because someone's fallen out the middle.
Max Johansson.
Johansson is dropping like a stone. So we have stone droppage there. And there's a live cameraman change there. So Jan's on it now.
That was very smooth.
And he's with Angerstedt, so we need to drop one to Bales. Not Bales, sorry, to Baird. Now Romeo Grass has managed to pick up the 5th slot, but he's a long, long way back. He's 9 seconds back, is Grass.
Yeah, that is significant. That is in the territory of needing mistakes.
And I don't know if anyone's going to stop now. It's very unlikely, you'd think.
You think so, unless anyone needs a late split. I think people will only stop now if they actually feel the car start to cough.
Yeah, which is too late by then.
Yeah, they don't normally cough. They just sort of go, and then that's it. So up and around the berm at the top end.
No reserve tanks on. It's very, very, very high for Angerstedt. This is about the 3rd and 4th. They're both currently bumping up, these two. Slight gain by Romeo Gas in that one. These two come together, it'll be a massive gain.
Yes.
So we'll stay here because this is where the action's going to happen. Because I don't think by pure pace Gas can make it up in 3 minutes. I'm sure he'd give it a good go. The number 11 from Switzerland. But he hasn't got enough time. Even getting a second lap is not enough. He's got to wait for what he needs is a really big coming together and a dance of 1,000 veils between the two cars. And he actually managed to run smoothly. And this is the third and the fourth. Up front, Hampersberg winning by 11 seconds from Taro Craddock. It is not the well-known central defender from Blackburn, Henningberg. It is Hampersberg.
I mean, he's defended his lead well.
Oh, very good. Boom chish.
Thank you. As these two head round the berm again, they're almost side by side through there.
Oh.
And a little mistake there from, is that Angsterid?
That's not enough. And I also think that I don't think a particularly good lap either from Romeo Gas that time round.
No, it's another one of those races where fifth place is just making worse mistakes than fourth. So
just not that bad. It's not good.
Yeah.
Staying 8 seconds back. Hampersberg now so far ahead that he's lapping up to about position 6, I think.
Yeah, he is a large way in front. He's 10 seconds in front of Craddock for the lead.
Then there's a big gap into this battle here for third and fourth. They go across 17 and 18 seconds. Of course, Graham is the further 6 seconds back.
Yeah, Romeo Grass.
6 seconds back.
Still
8 seconds back.
8 seconds back, yeah. That gap is actually leaking out, although I think Angsterid just made a little mistake there.
He has dropped back off it, so he needs to drop back to the couple of cars to the 5. That's the orangey car beneath you now. Down, there we are. He's your fourth place man. He made a little mistake, 2 seconds, and that's another half second there. He lines it up. Romeo Grass still a long way away though, with just this lap and 2 more to go. Grass may find the clock his biggest enemy. Oh, he might find the clock his biggest enemy. I don't know, but he's just not getting anything. We've seen little mistakes. He must be making little mistakes as well. But I think he's not going to get an extra. He might not get that extra lap.
No, that's going to be his biggest issue here. If he's 8 further seconds down the road, then what does he do? Angsterid is doing his best to throw this thing away, to be fair, but it appears he's almost got the luxury to be able to back it down and not make the mistakes, because Grass just hasn't got any pace on him.
This and one more. Oh, no, he's upside down. He's in the hole. So how long? Oh, he got back himself.
No, he recovered.
That was a couple of seconds. The gap is still 8 seconds, so 7.5. If Grass can keep it with 4 wheels down, it'll be down about 6. And I now think they will just both possibly make the lap. 18 to go. Few corners to go, 13. So it's all about Angersud. And I'm now thinking again that I don't think Grass is going to make it.
No.
Next lap. Will Grass get the next lap? That's the question. Will he finish? He needs a sub 30. He has. He's made by 1/10 of a second, so there is 1 lap to go. And Angersud is, though. No, he's in fourth. No, he isn't. No, Angersud, sorry. Grass is he's only 2 seconds behind.
How has that happened? Suddenly, Grass making a late charge here.
5 seconds faster that lap. That's why.
Is that Grass right there with him?
Yeah, the 15 of. No. Yes.
That's the 15 of Darren Hayden-Ball. That's he's not in contention there. Although that's Angersud there.
I think Grass ran out of fuel.
I think so, because he hasn't come around in front of Angsterid, did he?
Romeo Grass has finished. I'm wondering if it's a timing issue. And he actually got the "you finished" conversation.
A bit like the Anna Poliatakis discussion from earlier.
Yeah, but we're fine. Car 10 has run out of fuel in the last couple of... Hammersberg has run out right at the end. So they're all pushing the envelope of their fuel limits here.
They really are.
As Mats Angersud does his victory lap. And the basic net result is that this is the net result. And we are now preparing for the